The schedule for the 2025-26 NBA season is already beginning to leak out with expected matchups for the biggest days of the season now known. Of course, the Los Angeles Lakers will be on the court most of those days, including opening night and Christmas Day. The entire schedule is still unknown for now, but many are eagerly anticipating the full release to see exactly when some of the biggest matchups will take place across the league. And Lakers fans and the rest of the basketball world won't have to wait much longer. The NBA announced on social media that there will be a sneak peek for the 2025-26 regular season schedule taking place on Tuesday morning on The Today Show, with the entire schedule being released in full on Thursday, August 14th. This season brings about the start of a new media rights deal for the NBA, notably with the league returning to NBC and the Peacock Network for the first time since 2002. The NBA was also able to keep the famous Inside the NBA Studio show around despite Turner Sports not being part of this new rights deal, with the popular show moving to ESPN and starting the season. Many big games have already been leaked, with the Lakers hosting the Golden State Warriors on opening night, the second game of a doubleheader that will also feature the NBA champion Oklahoma City Thunder celebrating ring night by hosting the Houston Rockets, whom many view as their top contender in the Western Conference after acquiring Kevin Durant. The Lakers will also be playing on Christmas Day, hosting the Rockets in a feature matchup pitting LeBron James against Durant, his longtime rival. The Thunder will also be participating on Christmas Day as they face the San Antonio Spurs, and the Warriors will host the Dallas Mavericks, amongst the numerous contests taking place on the NBA's marquee night. Lakers' first meeting with Mavericks to take place during NBA Cup. A team many expected the Lakers to take on either on opening night or Christmas Day was the Dallas Mavericks, considering the budding rivalry due to the Luka Doncic trade. But instead, the first meeting between the two teams is expected to take place in November during the NBA Cup. Dallas Mavericks general manager Nico Harrison has made a lot of mistakes in his tenure, obviously, none bigger than trading Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers in February. One move that went under the radar was dismissing team strength and conditioning coach Jeremy Holsapple. That move happened after the run to the NBA Finals, and after a year away from the NBA, he's found his way back to Luka Doncic, becoming the new head strength and conditioning coach of the Los Angeles Lakers, per NBA insider Mark Stein. Holsapple was named the NBA's top strength and conditioning coach in 2021, and Dallas immediately fell off a cliff with its injuries. This is more proof of the Lakers catering toward Luka Doncic for their future, as they should. Holsapple had been in Dallas from 2013 to 2024, a stretch of nearly 11 years. But Nico Harrison felt Holsapple had too much sway in the organization and let him go. That was clearly a mistake. In Holsapple's place, Harrison hired Keith Belton, a former NFL fullback who wasn't fully certified to hold the role he held. Learning that toward the end of the season made a lot of sense for all of the injuries that piled up. Nico Harrison's ego led to an injury-riddled season. Here are all the players who missed extended time for the Mavericks last season: Luka Doncic, calf strain; Kyrie Irving, torn ACL; Anthony Davis, adductor strain, returned too early from injury; PJ Washington, multiple sprained ankles; Derek Lively, 2-foot stress fracture; Daniel Gafford, sprained MCL; Jaden Hardy, sprained the same ankle 4 times; Dwight Powell, hip strain; Caleb Martin, hip strain; and Dante Exum, wrist surgery, fractured hand. That's nearly the entire roster. Some of those were likely unavoidable, but Derek Lively's was inexcusable. He was initially ruled out with a sprained ankle and was ramping up to play against the Charlotte Hornets 2 games later. But then they found the fracture, and he was out for over 2 months. They almost significantly set back Lively's career, but they found out about it just in time. Harrison was pressed about this issue in a near end-of-season roundtable about letting people like Holsapple go, to which he responded, "I'm not going to sit here and go back and forth with the guys who we decided to move on from, but we're excited about the team that we have. We feel that the guys that replaced them have done an amazing job. And again, you're coming at me from a negative standpoint, and I look at it from a positive standpoint. The guys that we brought in are better." NBA legend Michael Jordan said there's no question he could beat LeBron James 1-on-1 during his prime. Jordan said this back in 2015. It's been a while since Jordan has spoken publicly. One of the last times we can remember was back in 2020 when the NBA icon was in Paris with the Charlotte Hornets. During his press conference, one NBA reporter asked Jordan about the James comparisons. "He's an unbelievable player," Michael Jordan said about LeBron James. "He's one of the best players in the world, if not the best player in the world. I know it's a natural tendency to compare eras to eras, and it's going to continue to happen. I'm a fan of his. I love watching him play. But as you can see, our league is starting to expand on very talented players. And I think he's made his mark. He will continue to do so over a period of time, but when you start the comparisons, I think it is what it is. It's just a standard of measurement. I take it with a grain of salt. He is a heck of a basketball player without a doubt." The GOAT debate between Jordan and James is among the most discussed topics in basketball discourse. It's ugly because Jordan fans bash James to uplift MJ, and James fans rip Jordan to praise LeBron. Jordan averaged 30.1 points, 6.2 rebounds, 5.3 assists, 2.3 steals, and 0.8 blocks with the Chicago Bulls and Washington Wizards during his NBA career. He won 5 MVPs, 1 Defensive Player of the Year award, 6 championships, 6 Finals MVPs, 3 steals titles, and 10 scoring titles with the Bulls. Meanwhile, James enters next NBA season with career averages of 27.0 points, 7.5 rebounds, 7.4 assists, 1.5 steals, and 0.7 blocks with the Cleveland Cavaliers, Miami Heat, and Los Angeles Lakers. He's a 4-time MVP, a 4-time champion, a 4-time Finals MVP, a 1-time scoring champion, and a 1-time assists champion. Jordan is first in NBA history in points per game. He holds the NBA record for most points, 63, scored in a playoff game. His airness went 6-0 in the NBA Finals and three-peat twice with the Bulls in the 90s. James, who grew up idolizing Jordan, is first in NBA history in points. He's the only player to rank top 5 all-time in points and assists, the only player to win 3 Finals MVPs with 3 teams, the only player with 40,000 points, 10,000 rebounds, and 10,000 career assists, and the only player to score 50,000 points combining the regular season and playoffs. Jordan was inducted into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame in 2009, while James will be a first-ballot Hall of Famer once he retires from the NBA.